Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of King Joe's Unboxing. Well today, excuse me, today when the mail came, I had a surprise. I actually had one box I got on Friday which I didn't open, but I'm going to save my surprise box for the second one. Just going to get this done because I got a lot of work to do today. I've been trying to get all my stuff up, which I think I got all my books up, my doubles thus far that I know that are doubles, because I actually have like 10 boxes of stuff I have to integrate, and I'll probably end up getting probably 600 doubles that way, which this box will end up getting saved. It's a nice shipping box. So Greco Fabulous, and anybody who wants to trade me, I know Why Not Art, made a comment about what I want. I actually have all 2,700 and some books up on that comic book realm that Greco showed me. So I'm like, it's a start. I actually had one guy who sent me a message about all my double 52s already. What I want for them. See, the way I work out a trade is the cash value I want is if it's money, because I can go on eBay and with the lots I buy, I can come out ahead that way. Usually, if I trade somebody, I'll trade book value for book value. Say you have, well, I'll just grab these books. Say this book here is worth $5, and say this book is worth $3, right? And you have another book that's worth $2. Well, 2 books total $5 for the one that's worth $5. That's usually how I work a trade out. That's how I trade Optimus Tron. He's never had a problem with it over the years of trading with him. But I finally got my one issue of the new Teen Titans #1. So very happy with this. And now let's go see what I got from my buddy, who I was very shocked about this that came in the mail today. HitmanvonDoom sent me something. As soon as I saw the name, I'm like, oh man, you didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do this, man. I thought of you. You already gave me solid, and now now I owe you again, because we're gonna play ping pong back and forth. Because I have so many books. It's like crazy. My wife's constantly yelling at me about how much I spend, what I collect. And even Anthony makes funny. Hi King Joe, hope you enjoy the goodies and share this with Optimus Tron, Adrian. Let's see what we got here. My boy Optimus Tron hasn't been, he called me up this weekend because I put on my one video that he hasn't talked, and he started back to work. And plus, we're all going to Chiller at the end of this month now. And it's funny because today also in the mail, I got my light bulb and it didn't work. I was ticked. So I sent my wife to mail it back today already. Because I have to get one in order, if I'm going to go as Uncle Fester, I'm only going to go if I have a working fake light bulb. And I plan to shoot a video of the new adventures of Uncle Fester, featuring me playing Uncle Fester as a joke. I gotta have some fun doing stuff. It's like, sitting here with a bad back all the time and being in pain pretty much sort of sucks. Oh, wow. So I gotta go out and enjoy myself. My buddy Lou, I'm glad got me into it because, and he was funny because when I went 2 years ago with him, he had a big kick because nobody ever tries to get them to knock money off the prices of their autograph signatures. And here I am. Yo, can you take, they want $35. Can you take $30 for your autograph? Come on, do me a favor. Do me a solid. And he was laughing, and he was surprised because people actually knocked money off the price of their autograph for me. Of course, there was a couple people who wouldn't, but for the most part, I got my autographs that show for what I wanted, so I was happy when I met Lou Gossett Jr. Oh, wow. Wonder Woman Annual number 4. Really nice issue. Adventure Comics 461. Thundercats number 13. Masters of the Universe number 5. I'll give this one to Anthony. Machine Man number 1. Armageddon the Alien Agenda. I think I have this one, so that'll end up going to Anthony. I just have to check. Rats number 1. I don't have that. Wonder Woman issue 80. Man, you got a lot of Wonder Womans in here. 82. 98. 99. Uncanny X-Men 312. Uncanny 313. 352. 357. 379. 400. X-Factor Annual number 1. And Captain America 233. I'll have to go through these, Hitman, and see what ones I don't. I already know I have the Machine Man because I have the 4 issue. In fact, I got on my trade list. I think I have 1, 3, and 4 on my trade list. So I know this one will definitely go to Optimus Tron. I think you have to send me anything. When I saw and I had those doubles because I've been buying those treasuries in lots, and I was like, I thought of you as soon as I saw that, and I was going through my Marvel stickers because what I'm trying to find. A lot of people, when you go on eBay, sell the 1975 Marvel sticker lot as a set of 40 stickers and 9 checklist cards, which the first series, the 9 cards show Conan number 1 when you put them together in a 9-pocket binder. Eventually, when I get them done, I'll show you this set. But a lot of people don't know there's variations of the stickers. There's 2 Spider-Mans. One says you drive me up the wall. One says bug off. Well, I need 1 variation. I have a complete master set of the stickers. I've been trying to find, in fact, I just lost it on eBay a couple weeks ago. Captain Marvel. Normally, when he's flying like that, the one saying says, fly the friendly skies of United. The hard one to find, which I've been trying to get now for like 5 years, is called Which Way to the John. And that's the only one I need to finish my master set of 1975 Marvel stickers. I have the master set of the 1976, because I think on the 76 set there's 6 different ones. It's 40 stickers, but there's variations of 6 of them. And then I think the book, I think they did the 9-card puzzles piece, I think does Fantastic Four issue 100. So I haven't looked at them in a while. But I managed to get all the variations of those stickers. And that set took me about 2 years to find all the variations, because there are some variations you have to watch out, because back in the 70s, early 80s too, I don't know if you remember those machines where you put a quarter in, you would get a sticker out of the thing. Normally they would come white carded on the back. The trading card would have a white backing on the back and then have a sticker on the front. Well, when they used to sell the stickers on the vending machines, there was no card. It was just like, just like a piece of paper. It'd be flimsy. But when I saw the Doctor Doom one, I'm like, I figured you'd love it. I wish I had the doubles of the other Doctor Doom ones. I'd send them to you, because that set of stickers, when I was a kid, I loved it. In fact, I find that any sticker from below 1983, I think is very undervalued, because of the fact that when you're kids, man, what's the first thing you do with a sticker? You peel it off, you slap it on something. Eventually, I'm going to show you guys another card set that my dad just finished last year, and I actually think that this is a very underrated set too. It's called 1953 Top Scoop cards. I talked about it before, but to me, they epitomized what a card should be. Beautiful painted artwork, and plus they're educational. They do greatest things in history, and I think anybody who loves nostalgia would love them, because it's not only It's sports, war, great moments like Sound Barrier, uh, first radio beat, or first radio transmission. I think it was Chicago burns. The Great Chicago Fire is one of them. Perry opens the door to China. Um, Babe Ruth hits his 41 for the Four Horsemen of Notre Dame's one. I know there's a Dempsey one. I mean, that set took my dad forever to build. But this video was, I appreciate these books. I'm amazed. When I saw the thing, I was like, I can't believe it. You didn't have to. When I saw that stuff, now, I just wish, I had more stuff you needed. Because, like, Optimus Tron's working on X-Men, and I've been working on X-Men too, but I have, like, other stuff that I've been working on at the same time. It's like, it's so hard, with everything that I have, with everything I buy. Right now, like I said, I got over 2,700 books up for trade or sell. And, I still have like 10 boxes of stuff that has to be integrated. Last week when my dad was here, Thursday and Friday, we finished the lighting up in the attic. So now I'll do the insulation up there, and I'll buy like thin wood and just put like walls. And once the walls are up, I'm gonna get cheap carpeting and just put the carpeting. Once that's done, all the books are gonna go up there. I have a guy coming in June. He's gonna put a vent fan up there and 2 plugs so I can actually bring my laptop up there. And as I go, keep going with my books, because my downstairs is cluttered, and I want to get all the stuff downstairs because I actually want to move these racks and actually put other racks up going straight down the wall with all my movies, games. Things have been going good. Like I said last week, the guy came. I got my backyard. I'm trying to get a hold of the company to get my pool up, because my daughter's been like, Daddy, we're gonna have the pool this summer, and I'm like, I'm hoping that everything goes good. But it's like one of these things. It's like you can't. It's hard to plan for stuff because always something comes up and throws a kink in it. Like I wanted to go to Chiller's Uncle Fester. I went and bought the light bulb, and I got the light bulb, it don't work. So I'm hoping it gets sent back, and I'll be able to get the other light bulb by the end of the month. But then I also got to find a black. Make sure I'm shaved, not the scruff because I hate shaving. But it's just one of these things that's, time consuming. Plus with my back, I had spasms. I got my car back last week and I wasn't happy about that because when I had the spasm, I backed into the person, which I should say backed in the car. There was no person in the car, it was parked. I not only broke my left turn signal and bent the thing, but I guess I cracked my right one because when I got it back, it was there. So I called up the guy who did the work and he goes, well, I took a picture of it, but I deemed it was already there. It was pre-existing damage. I'm like, how can it be pre-existing? I bought the vehicle brand new not even 2 months ago. There's nothing wrong with that car. That car was brand new. It didn't even have 8 miles on it. Well, the adjuster came last Wednesday to look at the work. He said that they would get the insurance claims guy to call me up. Well, that was Wednesday night. Thursday, no phone call. Good Friday. I didn't think I'd hear nothing on Friday or Saturday over. But today already, the day's almost, hours of work are almost over. So if I don't hear nothing from them tomorrow, I'm going to have to call up and argue with them. And adjusting the troll issue, after I sent the Edge of Blades a message saying, I haven't heard from you, you're supposed to make that trade right, March is gone, haven't heard nothing, and I see he's trading people, so I'm like, I guess his word means nothing because I haven't heard back from him. So and I already know, I don't think he's on I think he unsubscribed to me, which I can care less because, he got $170 worth of books off me, and the books I got off him weren't even worth $60. I sent them hero clicks, he was saying, in the trade, and you saw the conditions of a lot of the books. They were beat. In fact, I gave a lot of them to the school. In fact, when I just went through that, I got a stack about this high again I'm giving the school. So, because as I go through the price guide and I do the conditions, I'll be like, oh, well, this is only a very good. And if a very good book only books for $2 or $3, and I'm not even going to get $1 for it, I'd just rather give it to the school so the kids can read. So it's like, it's this way too. Eventually, if I, depending on what I do down the road, if I do build onto the house and put a store in my house or open up a museum or whatever, there'll be some kind of, hopefully those kids will get into reading comic books and start liking superheroes. Because like when I go to the shops, I don't see any kids. I don't understand how Spyro.geek put on his thing about how he had a video about the comic book companies. How can they justify? Well, they really can't justify what they charge. They really do think that all of us are made out of money. That, and everybody pretty much bags and boards their books anymore. And trying to say that they're going to be collectible, you have to constantly keep getting people to get in it to make these things worth money. Basically, if you have a print run of say 500,000, and everybody bags and boards them, well, there's 500,000 copies there. There's no way this is going to end up being worth any money unless you get double to triple the amount of people into collecting and they want the issue. It's one of these things where, you can sit there and tell them, well, yeah, and there's always a saying. The book price can say the book's worth $2,000, but try to get somebody to give you $2,000. It's all, people don't understand that, when they come, people are like, oh, I found comic books, oh, I got probably money, ooh. You try to get it. It's like, for the last 20 years since the early 90s, it's pretty much been a buyer's market. You can get comic books. I've gotten some really good deals on some comics. I mean, Silver Age stuff, a book that's worth $200-300, I picked up for like $30-40. It's just the timing and who wants it. And I got a lot of stuff on eBay. I go, this one guy's comic book, well, he's not really a comic book shop, he's a baseball card and coin dealer. And when he gets books in, he puts them aside for me, and he tells me, usually he'll make 10 to 20% over cost. And what he'll do is, I'll go through them and we'll haggle a bit. Because usually when I buy the books, very few of them are in better than very good condition. If I get them that they're in very good condition, that means, it's newer stuff. Usually when I get the Silver Age stuff, it's in good condition, and I normally pay anywhere from $1.50 to $3 a book, which ain't that bad. But then, when you sit there and you get the price guide and you have like a book and it says it's worth $10, when you go knock it down to the condition it's actually, I lose money on some, but I gain some. It sort of balances out in the long run. That's why, like, when I put all my stuff up for sale on that site that Greco Fabulous told me, I put it all on sale price for money. So, like, say if the books are $3 and I have it there for $1.50, because I was already looking at them. Most of the time, I'm one of the cheapest guys on there because I didn't pay much for it. I bought them in lots, and that's the way too. If people want to pay me the cash for the books, like I say, they pay the cash price. I can go ahead and then just buy more lots. And then eventually just, my collection grows and I'll end up doubles and I can trade. But then, like I said, if I trade book for book. This way nobody can say, like I said, this one's worth $10. This one's worth $5. Well, I get two $5 books. Now, who knows? The guy I'm trading with could have picked these up in a dollar bin, right? And I could have paid $10 for this book. So, it works, it's one of these things where, you work with the person you're dealing with. Like with me and Optimus Tron. I traded him a lot of books. I mean, he got a Teen Titans #1 off me. And it was in really nice shape. He likes a lot of my Silver Age. In fact, he's one of the guys that pretty much took a lot of my Silver Age stuff. But, that's how I work trades. That's why I did this video. It was an unboxing, a trade, and just how I want to do, and just telling everybody that, the comic book realm, I have the stuff up there. I'm probably going to have more stuff up for trade by the end of the summer, because I didn't integrate my X Factors. I didn't integrate more of my X-Men's, because I actually have another Jim Lee run of X-Men. I don't remember, I put some of them up, but I already know I'm probably going to have more doubles #1, 2. At least the first 15 issues, it's like. But what I got to do is I actually got to start buying later runs of those books, because that's where I actually have gaps in a lot of the stuff. Just like when Hitman, when you sent me these, a lot of these older X-Men I actually don't have. But I will go through what I got. I will give the other books to Anthony because you said so, so I will do that. Because I don't know when he's going to be done, because I actually have a stack of books like that big for the trade. So I'm waiting for him to come down one day, since he's working. But that's it for this edition of King Joe's. I hope you guys have a good thing. And Spyro, Greco, Optimus Tron, HitmanvonDoom, Hippie, Captain Strangelife, R. Dowdy. If you guys watch this, I love y'all. Mongo Stomp, Cursed Man, Why Not Art. Hope to hear from you guys. I love you. Peace out. Joe Gone.